city's just a fever dream 2,000 feet below. We're sitting on a rusted hood where the wildflowers grow. The engine's ticking quiet, shedding heat into the night, while we're bathing in the silver of a different kind of light. You're tracing constellations with a slow and steady hand, trying to find a logic in a map we'll never understand. The moon is hanging heavy like a pearl on a thread, thinking about the things that we should have already said. We're just stargazing, drifting through the blue, looking for a version of the world that's actually true. With the moonlight on your shoulders and the silence in my head, living in the space between the living and the dead. Gravity is optional, the oxygen is sweet, and I've never felt so grounded with the earth beneath my feet. Yeah, we're just stargazing. You ask me if I'm lonely, I just point up at the glow, at a million burning lanterns that have nowhere else to go. The grass is getting damp now, there's a chill against the bone, but it's a better kind of cold than the one I've always known. Small enough to disappear, small enough to hide, watching as the galaxy begins to turn the tide. Don't look at your watch, don't look at the time, the morning's just a mountain that we don't have to climb. Just stay in this orbit, stay in this haze, lost in the glow of these ultraviolet days. We're just stargazing, drifting through the blue, looking for a version of the world that's actually true. With the moonlight on your shoulders and the silence in my head, living in the space between the living and the dead. Gravity is optional, the oxygen is sweet, and I've never felt so grounded with the earth beneath my feet. Moonlight on the dashboard, the stars are leaning in. Close your eyes and tell me, where do we begin? Just porch lights humming a low static tune, counting the craters on the face of the moon. I'm tracing the outlines of things I can't reach, while the silence is practicing everything it's gotta preach. My coffee went cold about an hour ago, watching the headlights in the valley below. They say that the starlight is just an old ghost, a memory of fire when we need it the most. There's something in the heavens tonight, a heavy kind of glow, a different kind of light. It's pulling on my chest like the tide on the sea, like there's a piece of the sky that belongs to me, and I'm just a shadow leaning on the pine, waiting for a signal, waiting for a sign. Yeah, there's something in the heavens. The satellites drift like they've nowhere to be, lost in the velvet, just as lonely as me. I wonder if gravity's just an excuse for holding on tight when we want to let loose. The world is so loud when you're standing this still, and the wind's got a secret, it's whispering over a hill. It's not quite a sorrow, it's not quite a grace. It's the weight of the years and the vastness of space. And for a moment, the ache feels okay, like the stars know exactly what I couldn't say. It's something in the heavens tonight, a heavy kind of glow, a different kind of light. It's pulling on my chest like the tide on the sea, like there's a piece of the sky that belongs to me, and I'm just a shadow leaning on the pine, waiting for a signal, waiting for a sign. Yeah, there's something in the heavens, something in the heavens, just a flicker in the dark. Keep the porch light burning, I'm right where you are. Porch lights humming a low static tune, counting the craters on the face of the moon. I'm tracing the outlines of things I can't reach, while the silence is practicing everything it's gotta preach. My coffee went cold about an hour ago, watching the headlights in the valley below. They say moonlights drift like they've nowhere to be, lost in the velvet, just as lonely as me. I wonder if gravity's just an excuse for holding on tight when we want to let loose. The world is so loud when you're standing this still, and the wind's got a secret, it's whispering over the hill. It's not quite a sorrow, it's not quite a grace. It's the weight of the years and the vastness of space. And for a moment the ache feels okay, like the stars know exactly what I couldn't say. There's something in the heavens tonight, a heavy kind of glow, a different kind of light. It's pulling on my chest like the tide on the sea, like there's a piece of the sky that belongs to me. And I'm just a shadow leaning on the pine, waiting for a signal, waiting for a sign. Yeah, there's something that comes, something in the heavens, just a flicker in the dark. Keep the porch light burning, I'm right where you static on the radio, a winter frequency. The garden's under glass now, as far as I can see. You're leaning by the window, watching breath turn into mist, a quiet kind of cold that we both try to resist. The cedar trees are heavy, bowing down to touch the ground, in a world that's lost its color and forgot how to make sound. Everything is muffled, everything is blurred. The loudest things are often the ones that go unheard. And it's all snow white, a blank slate in the dark, hiding every fracture, covering every mark. Just a pale blue silence where the heartbeat used to be, frozen in the middle of a restless memory. I'm reaching through the drift, but the air's getting thin. Where do I end? And where does the snow begin? Footprints in the driveway are filling up with gray, like every word we traded just started to drift away. There's a comfort in the numbness, a mercy in the frost, a way to keep the count of everything we lost. The kettle's a whistling low, surface starts to break, or should we stay beneath the sheets and let the blizzard blow and keep our secrets buried in the safety of the snow? 'Cause it's all snow white, a blank slate in the dark, hiding every fracture, covering every mark. Just a pale blue silence where the heartbeat used to be, frozen in the middle of a restless memory. I'm reaching through the drift, but the air is getting thin. Where do I end? And where does the snow begin? Snow white, let the world go quiet. Let the white noise stay till the winter finally learns to melt away. Snow fading high. Hey. Static on the radio, a winter frequency. The garden's under glass now as far as I can see. You're leaning by the window, watching breath turn into mist. A quiet kind of cold that we both tried to resist. The cedar trees are heavy, bowing down to touch the ground in a world that's lost its color and forgot how to make sound. Everything is muffled, everything is blurred. The loudest things are often the ones that go unheard. And it's all snow white, a blank slate in the dark, hiding every fracture, covering every mark. Just a pale blue silence where the heartbeat used to be, frozen in the middle of a restless memory. I'm reaching through the drift, but the air is getting thin. Where do I end? And where does the snow begin? Footprints in the driveway are filling up with gray, like every word we traded just started to drift away. There's a comfort in the numbness, a mercy in the frost, a way to keep the count of everything we lost. The kettle's whistling low, a lonely little ghost, while I'm shivering for the version of you I miss the most. If the sun comes out tomorrow, will the truth be hard to take when the ice begins to soften and the surface starts to break? Or should we stay beneath the sheets and let the blizzard blow and keep our secrets buried in the safety of the snow? 'Cause it's all snow white, a blank slate in the dark, hiding every fracture, covering every mark. Just a pale blue silence where the heartbeat used to be, frozen in the middle of a restless memory. I'm reaching through the drift, but the air is getting thin. Where do I end? And where does the snow begin? The city's just a fever dream 2,000 feet below. We're sitting on the rusted hood where the wildflowers grow. The engine's ticking quiet, shedding heat into the night, while we're bathing in the silver of a different kind of light. You're tracing constellations with a slow and steady hand, trying to find a logic in a map we'll never understand. The moon is hanging heavy like a pearl on a thread, thinking about the things that we should already said. We're just stargazing, drifting through the blue, looking for a version of the world that's actually true. With the moonlight on your shoulders and the silence in my head, living in the space between the living and the dead. Gravity is optional, the oxygen is sweet, and I've never felt so grounded with the earth beneath my feet. Yeah, we're just stargazing. You ask me if I'm lonely, I just point up at the glow, at a million burning lanterns that have nowhere else to go. The grass is getting damp now, there's a chill against the bone, but it's a better kind of cold than the one I've always known. We're small enough to disappear, small enough to hide, watching as the galaxy begins to turn the tide. Don't look at your watch, don't look at the time. The morning's just a mountain that we don't have to climb. Just stay in this orbit, stay in this haze, lost in the glow of these ultraviolet days. We're just stargazing, drifting through the blue, looking for a version of the world that's actually true. With the moonlight on your shoulders and the silence in my head, living in the space between the living and the dead. Gravity is optional, the oxygen is sweet, and I've never felt so grounded with the earth beneath my feet. Yeah, moonlight on the dashboard, the stars are leaning in. Close your eyes and tell me, where do we begin? Just stargazing. I'm sitting on the edge of the velvet couch again, tracing the cracks in the tea-stained porcelain. You're talking about the weather or a book you haven't read, but I'm caught up in the static of the things you haven't said. My hands are a little shaky, so I hide them in my sleeves, while the air between us us feels like the rustle of the leaves. It's a terrifying honey, it's a sweet kind of ache, like a glass that's full to the brim and about to break. And I've got butterflies, but they don't feel like flight. They feel like a storm in the middle of the night, a frantic sort of beating, a wild restless sound, like 1,000 tiny wings trying to lift me off the ground. It's beautiful and heavy, it's a soft kind of fear, knowing that I'm falling every time that you are near. Yeah, these butterflies, they're keeping me awake. You laugh at something stupid, and the room begins to glow. And I wonder if I'm obvious, I wonder if you know that every time our shadows touch, I lose my train of thought, tangled in the feeling of a net that I have caught. I'm terrified of moving, 'cause I might scare them away. The colors in my chest that I don't know how to display. Is it oxygen or panic? Is it magic or a trap? The way I'm trying desperately to bridge this little gap. They say that they are delicate, they say that they are light, but they're tearing up the garden of my sanity tonight. And I've got butterflies, but they don't feel like flight. They feel like a storm in the middle of the night, a frantic sort of beating, a wild restless sound, like 1,000 tiny wings trying to lift me off the ground. It's beautiful and heavy, it's a soft kind of fear, knowing that I'm falling every time that you are near. Yeah, these butterflies don't say a word, just let them flutter, let them burn. I think I'm finally reaching the point of launching. Butterflies, just butterflies. I'm sitting on the edge of the velvet couch again, tracing the cracks in the tea-stained porcelain. You're talking about the weather or a book you haven't read, but I'm caught up in the static of the things you haven't said. My hands are a little shaky, so I hide them in my sleeves, while the air between us feels like the rustle of the leaves. It's a terrifying honey, it's a sweet kind of ache, like a glass that's full to the something stupid and the room begins to glow. And I wonder if I'm obvious, I wonder if you know that every time our shadows touch, I lose my train of thought, tangled in the feeling of a net that I have caught. I'm terrified of moving, 'cause I might scare them away. The colors in my chest that I don't know how to display. Is it oxygen or panic? Is it magic or a trap? The way I'm trying desperately to bridge this little gap. They say that they are delicate, they say that they are light, but they're tearing up the garden of my sanity tonight. And I've got butterflies, but they don't feel like flight. They feel like a storm in the middle of the night, a frantic sort of beating, a wild, restless sound, like a thousand tiny wings trying to lift me off the ground. It's beautiful and heavy, it's a soft kind of fear, knowing that I'm falling every time that you are near. Yeah, these butterflies don't say a word. Just let them flutter, let them burn. I think I'm finally reaching the point of no return. Butterflies, just butterflies. The streetlights are flickering in a broken code. I'm walking a long way back on an empty road. I try to wash the scent of your jacket off my skin, but the memory of you is like a tide coming in. It's a quiet haunting, a ghost in the hall. I'm leaning my weight against a paper-thin wall. I cut the thread, but the knot's still tight. I'm losing the battle with the middle of the night, 'cause I'm so tied, anchored to the ghost of us, turning all this gold back in a graveyard dust. It doesn't matter where I go or how far I run. You're the gravity pulling on my private sun. It's a tether in the marrow, it's a wire in the bone. I'm with somebody else, but I'm feeling alone. Yeah, I'm so tied to you. I see your name in the steam on the bathroom glass, watching the shadows of the minutes as they pass. They say that time is a healer, but time is just a thief, stealing the closure and leaving the grief. I'm humming the melody you used to sing to sleep, while I'm drowning in a promise that I couldn't even keep. Maybe in another life the wires didn't cross. Maybe we could walk of my heart, like we're two different pages that refuse to pull apart. Yeah, I'm so tired, anchored to the ghost of us, turning all this gold back. And the brave that dust, it doesn't matter where I go or how far I run. You're the gravity pulling on my private sun. It's a tether in the marrow, it's a wire in the bone. I'm with somebody else, but I'm feeling alone. Yeah, I'm so tired to you, still tired. I can't find the sea. You're the only thing living in a fever dream. So the streetlights are flickering in a broken code. I'm walking the long way back on an empty road. I try to wash the scent of your jacket off my skin, but the memory of you is like a tide coming in. It's a quiet haunting, a ghost in the hall. I'm leaning my weight against the paper thin wall. I cut the thread, but the knot's still tied. I'm losing the battle with the middle of the night, 'cause I'm so tired, anchored to the ghost of us, turning all this gold back into graveyard dust. It doesn't matter where I go or how far I run. You're the gravity pulling on my private sun. It's a tether in the marrow, it's a wire in the bone. I'm with somebody else, but I'm feeling alone. Yeah, I'm so tied to you. I see your name in the steam on the bathroom glass, watching the shadows of the minutes as they pass. They say that time is a healer, but time is just a thief, stealing the closure and leaving the grief. I'm humming the melody you used to sing to sleep, while I'm drowning in a promise that I couldn't even keep. Maybe in another life the wires didn't cross. Maybe we could walk away without the sense of loss. But I can feel you breathing in the spaces of my heart, like we're two different pages that refuse to pull apart.